Well, Peter Patter, let's get at her. This is Joe the Bull Guy, and welcome to the Bullpen. We got Nicole and we have Jimbo as always. How we doing, guys? How was your Christmas? How was our holidays? We did good?
It's always good with the kids, you know. Those are always the best times. Seeing the kids.
Always the best time. What's up, G? How you doing? Listen,
Hey,
don't
G.
worry, G. We know it's a joke. We got it. No, I'm just messing around with you. I love you. Inside joke between me and him. But it's really, I can't believe that it's almost fucking 2025. It's in less than a week. We're going to be into the new year. And this is the last Friday of the year. You know what I mean? Like, that's pretty fucking cool.
2025. I can't believe it.
Right? Like, I
graduated 20 years ago. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God! Way to make us feel old, Nicole. Thank you so fucking much.
I just thought of that. I'm like, oh my God, because I graduated in 05.
Wait, what was that?
I was just thinking that it's 2025. It's been 20 years since I graduated high school. You know, because I graduated in 05.
Jimbo, how old do you feel now, sir? Right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
None of it has anything to do with the last Friday, but I was just thinking, dang, I can't believe it's already.
Jimbo,
here's the worst part. You and I feel old, right? Could you imagine fucking Carl? He probably feels like ancient.
Carl's like, I had my first grandchild 20 years ago.
That is true.
Close enough.
Oh my God, that's so true.
We told you.
Wait,
you only allowed one chime in an episode. Stop. No, but that is true, though. 12, 25, 25. I mean, that's pretty epic.
Hell yeah.
That's cool.
I dig it.
Well, I'm sure that only, happens once every
year. Didn't the calendar only go up to a certain year? They said we were, Y2K, right? Like that's when the calendar ended?
Was that 2012, right?
Or was it 2012? I'm sorry. Was it 2012?
I think 12.
I love you. I swear to God, I love you. Like I do. Okay, so let's before we get misinformation here. Y2K was that the computers didn't have the software written enough to go to the 00 for it, so they had a financial crisis, thinking that all the computer systems were going to shut off instead of reset, and it ended up going fine. 2012 was when Notre Dame predicted and the Mayans predicted and the Aztecs predicted and pretty much like 9 fucking prophets predicted that the world was going to end, and everybody sat there holding on going, oh shit, and it was fine, right? Yeah. So
they say that's about when the Mandela effect started, was around 2012. So we could be in an alternate universe right now. We don't even fucking know.
Oh, listen, we're going to go with Infinity Wars now. Is that what we're doing? Poof, we're gone.
But you're right. You're right. Y2K was 1999.
No. It's not about who's right, who's wrong. But it was funny because you were like, the world was going to end, the computers were going to stop, and I'm like, that's Y2K. Like you were in what, 6th grade?
Yeah.
7th grade? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember dancing at one of my junior proms to, Will Smith, right? What the hell was it? Get jiggy with it. Get jiggy, right? Yeah. Or what was the other
Armageddon.
one?
The Armageddon song.
Oh my God.
I can't even know how it goes.
Just to hear you breathing.
I wish I had an animal cracker I could just run across the fucking screen like it's Liv Taylor's belly button.
Here, I'll lift my shirt up for you, brother.
Steven, what's up, buddy? How you doing, sir? But yeah, so crazy shit. Man. But that's the craziest thing about it, right? Like as the year comes to a close, I mean, look at what the fuck we accomplished this year, right? Like a lot of us have gotten into A-League. We have held it there. A lot of us have grown our platforms, made new friends, have, reconnected with old ones, started the podcast, have run through this. We're over 100 subscribers now. Way to go, guys. I mean, that's fucking fantastic. Carl informed us before the show that we're going to be on all streaming platforms by the end of the week or the end of the month. So
let's go. You can actually listen to us in the cars.
Right now, we even have personalized Joe the Bull Guy podcast hoodies that you could purchase if you wanted. If you support Nicole and you want her hoodie, you can get her hoodie. You want Jimbo's hoodie, you can get Jimbo's hoodie with his name on it. So you have, and then look at that. Welcome to the bullpen on the back.
Yeah, I love that touch.
Love that. Oh yeah, and Blue Lives Matter.
You got to, man. I'm sorry. I mean, you can put any flag you want on it if you want support the red line, yellow line. But I figured for us, we had to do.
I don't know how many times they saved me.
It's great, hope you guys had a good Christmas. How's QQS Christmas for y'all?
Jimbo booty
shorts.
How
was y'all's Christmas? It was good. Jimbo's got booty shorts.
Second pair of those booty shorts.
Oh yeah, you got to order the underwear, bud. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Although we do have gym shorts now. There's gym shorts.
Oh, you'd be some cute in some short shorts.
I'll wear them. Who's
Jimbo, you're going to poke out the front.
Who's got short? I'll shave.
Hey.
How the Amazon's going to feel about that you go after?
It grows back.
It grows back.
But every time it grows back, it's grayer and grayer. Jeez.
Oh, jeez. Does it really? Am I going to get...
Just tell them that they want to...
No, I'm not. Am I really?
You are. Mm-hmm. Yes, you are. It's the circle of life.
I didn't even want to say it, but it's bad.
Oh, yeah, no, gray pubes. You're going to get gray pubes. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And you know what the worst part is? It's going to come in at one at a time. And you'll be like, what the fuck is this? And you're going to yank it the fuck out. And you're like, nope, this ain't going to be here. And then all of a sudden, another one's going to pop up. Until you have a silver kitty. You'll have it. What are you going to dye your bush? You're gonna just keep a bush and dye it? What are you going to rainbow it?
I don't know, man.
Keep it natural. That's going to be my 2025 motto. Keep it natural. Okay, so that went over like a fart in church. Maybe I'll change.
No. I'm just thinking, Jimbo, like you're saying keep it natural, but I don't know, man. I don't want a girl with hairy armpits. I
don't think that's natural when women have long arms. Like, I guess they're still a child and that's different. But I feel like as an adult, women should not have hair there. Yeah.
Have you ever been with a woman that had armpit hair?
Yes.
Yes, it's fucking gross.
I went through a stage where I didn't shave. I was like a hippie.
Okay, so
I've experienced it myself, and I would never do it again.
Okay, I dated.
But I don't even wear deodorant because I don't have like an odor like that.
Secret. It's made for a woman, strong enough for a man, but made for a woman. Just wear it.
Degree.
I thought that was secret. Is it degree? I don't know.
Okay, are we talking about New Year's, guys? What's the last Friday of the month? Oh, guys, you want to know what my favorite? Are we talking about?
Nicole's like change the subject right now.
Wow, we just throw it. We just going all over the place. No, we have a clip though before we get into the meat of our show today, which is New Year's and New Year's traditions and strange oddities surrounding New Year's. What we were going to try to reminisce with you guys was talk about some of our favorite Friday episodes since it's the last Friday. And Carl took a hell of a time to go to the fucking bathroom. So there's a clip that we're going to play when he gets back. We'll play it. Goddamn Carl. Like legit. He literally put in the chat like BRB. Like right as we're about to like play a fucking clip, he's out.
Where's the nurse? We can do the nurse of the day saying.
I heard my mom. I got to go to bed.
So, unfortunately, we only had one more, which was yesterday. He's probably taking a dump. I have to contact her because of the fact that it was the last one. And I really want to see if she'll send some more. Where the hell did it go?
Yeah, because I really like those. Those are really cool.
I agree.
Yeah, they are definitely.
She definitely puts this on in our shit every day.
Exactly right.
She does.
It is funny because I somehow fucking lost the one from last night. Carl's taking a hot Carl, probably. He's probably.
Gee, that was classic. I like that.
He probably is. I wouldn't be surprised, man. Like nothing about Carl surprises me anymore. Like he probably took like some White Castle, ate that shit, slathered some fucking Taco Bell sauce just so that his asshole got a little red and raunchy. I don't know, man. Sometimes I get concerned with him. Where the fuck did it go?
Remember that time that Carl was like on time?
Carl's never. Carl's a fun guy. I mean, yeah, he's fun like a hand grenade. No, I'm kidding. I'm just messing around.
Oh, see, gym shorts could be used for gym shorts.
I mean, we do have gym shorts. You're doing the fucking best, and that's enough. So keep going. Was the final one of the bucket, which was a perfect one to end on. He's still not bad. He's literally taking a fucking shit.
So to be fair, I'm going to get the biggest pair of booty shorts you have, and I'm going to get a pair of the gym shorts, and I will compare the flexibility in them.
Okay.
See which ones hold up the best.
Fair enough. And then
barbecuing.
All right, look,
greasy.
As long as you're holding your meat, then that's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
Make sure that shows the meat.
Not Arby's, but Jim. But I got the clip, so let's go ahead and show this. This was from our holiday episode that we did. And,
the bean footage.
Yeah, we're gonna roll the trailer. So let's the blooper reel. So let's go take a look.
Wait.
Carl, what the fuck are you doing? We said Christmas shit. We didn't say put a fucking bowl on your head. What? It's Christmas, damn it. What the fuck does a bowl have to do with Christmas?
Carl.
It's a holiday bowl, though.
It's a holiday. What?
That could be used for multiple.
Hold that damn thing up.
Yes, let me see. No.
This is a Christmas. Is there a receiver? In what? Because it's fucking green? Carl, get your shit together, man. You're smarter better than that.
I've seen enough.
No. Put your hands where we can see it. So, needless to say, Carl is not allowed to come in the camera for a while. Okay?
That's the first time I see that.
A Christmas, this motherfucker, we said Christmas attire. He could have worn a red shirt. He wore no sleeves, white shirt, shit in the background, and put a fucking bow on his head. And after I finally realized we were still fucking filming, I look at Carl and go, what the fuck? And he goes, it's my grandmother's bowl. We used to eat popcorn out of it for Christmas.
I can't breathe.
It was the best, but seeing it again just made my day.
No one's bullying anybody. G, are you kidding me? Did you not just see what took place? Okay, it was a Christmas special that we were supposed to wear goofy shit. I had glasses on that had fucking antlers, okay? He takes a bowl. That's like me taking, oh, look, here's a can of chew. Call me a reindeer. Like, come.
It's green.
But the worst part is when he said, this fucking guy.
He's like the little kid with the corn. It's corn.
It's got the juice.
It's got the juice. What the fuck? That really happened, and I missed it.
Look at this. Come on, are you kidding me? Yeah, okay. Why does this look like we're going back to fucking Korea? Get back down to your hole. Jesus. I mean, really. Just absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what we had to deal with. That was crazy.
I can't. I just can't. I don't know what the hell. I don't know. I don't even know.
Oh my god. Looks like Ben.
So anyway.
Oh my god.
Nicole, why don't you go ahead and take us into
Oh wait, we're supposed to talk about what we enjoyed the best Friday of the.
Well, that's what take us into what you enjoyed, your favorite Friday episode.
My favorite Friday episode was, of course, the Dirtiest of the Dirts. Is when we did the Kama Sutra episode, part 1 and part 2, and I demonstrated the positions for you guys on my lovely chair. By the way, it's still up for fun times. That would probably be my best moment. I thought it was a lot of fun.
I'm gonna have to agree with you on those that choice.
It's not something I planned. It was very unexpected. I would say that was my very favorite one, but my second one would probably be throwing the dildo here like it was a dartboard. And I just kind of went like this.
It's impressive.
And it was like, do you hang low? Do you wobble? Do you throw? No, those were my two favorites, guys.
It's Irish. Oh my gosh.
I am terribly sorry. Apparently, my computer didn't like Carl with his fucking bowl on his head, so it just shit the bed and threw me.
It shut you down. It shut you down.
And then all I hear is, "Oh, I love the dildo," and then whoop, gone. And it just was like, "You are in fucking timeout." What's up, Kevin? How you doing?
Oh, what's up, Kevin? Yeah, it's Irish. I told him to come from the chat. Thanks, Kevin, for coming.
You know, like just this fucking idiot with the bowl. Oh man, dude.
I would have to say, and I agreed with Nicole. Yeah. I think
the dildo episode.
Actually, I was not there for that one.
Yeah, but dude, you missed it. She took this fucking thing the size of a baby's arm, and with flawless technique, might I add, she goes boom and like literally darts it, and it just javelins into the wall and goes. Blah, 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 blah. And she gets up close to this thing. Let me just tell. So it's here, and she's like, "Yeah, so it's just so nice and just trances into it." And like, I've never used this before, and I'm like, "Holy shit!" Like, I thought we were about to get kicked the fuck off of YouTube.
She's like, I'm gonna see you later.
Oh no, like she had it like go watch it.
I'm gonna use it after the show.
I mean, she's like nestling up to it like you try to do after you get into a fight with your lover, right?
Oh man, that was
like,
fun,
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. But anyway.
That was
Jimbo. That was your episode?
I would say Friday episodes. My favorite is probably Kama Sutra when we were talking about that, because I felt like that episode, a lot of us put a lot of planning into it and researched different things. And then it went so impromptu and it was so much fun and a lot of back and forth. And it was just naturally fun.
That chair went back and forth.
And that chair got a workout.
That chair seen some shit. Okay. That chair, just
that
as
chair
a heads up, if you're still in here,
episode.
We had somebody send an email asking how much they could buy the chair outright, and I said we can't do that until we have this auction, which I don't know. Maybe I'll come on and we'll auction off the chair. I'll get Nicole to give me a picture, and on New Year's Eve I'll sit here and I'll auction the chair off while everybody enjoys New Year's. But I'm just saying. But somebody had messaged and said that it was about $2,000 they were willing to pay for that chair, and they were even willing to pay extra for it with pictures. I didn't tell anybody that. We just talked about the chair. I told them no pictures, just a chair. I'm just saying, gee, you got some competition apparently for the chair.
Plus, guys, all proceeds go to me getting a new chair, but also back to the podcast.
Word.
Helps us out, get equipment, things like that, because we are self-funded at the moment. So Honestly, I think the first podcast that we did, the very first one, was my favorite.
The
first ever Joe the Bold Guy podcast. Like, that was my favorite because of the fact I was so fucking nervous and I was so out of my element, but I felt like I handled it great. But I only was able to do that because of the rest of y'all. G said he looked like Patton. I just realized that he didn't look like Patton. He looked like it was Viet Cong. Moron. I love you, Carl. Jesus. But like that really, like closing out the year, going through, and I've been watching the podcast over and over again over the past couple of weeks, like trying to figure out like where we're going with this, how we're going to, tackle this new year. Do we want to go Howard Stern on steroids, or do we want to go Joe Rogan and it just kind of like made me humble myself and go, you know what, this fucking animal, this beast that it is, works because of the people that are in it. So we're just not going to plan it. We're just going to fly from our coattails. We're going to still do some interviews, and we're going to be the fucking degenerate bastards that we all are. Nicole's going to get a new chair that might be clear, that she could, we could see from all angles. I don't fucking know. We'll figure it out. Look, Jim was like, what are we doing now?
Huh? Is there even a thing?
Are you serious? Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It is.
Yep. If you add it to your Amazon wish list, I'm sure somebody will buy it and send it. Just saying.
I don't have an Amazon. I should go add one.
You better get one. But anyway, so the point of the matter is, hey, Tony, how you doing? Looking back on it, this couldn't have been done without all y'all. And even fucking Carl. I regret to say it, but honestly,
we love you, Carl.
We do love you. You're like the idiot brother that we can't help but love, but we want to just shake the shit out of when mom's not looking. But we do love you, buddy. Yeah, have you seen my baseball? So with that being said, we wanted to kind of end this episode with some traditions for the new year and see what we have that are different from what I do, or what you do, or what Nicole does. My mother always does a roast on New Year's Eve. She'll cook it New Year's Eve. We eat it on New Year's. Has to be pork. I don't know, some crazy shit that she has in her head that it has to be pork, or else you're not going to have good luck. It's got to have all sorts of crap on it. And I'm like, it's a fucking another day of the week, but I get it. Because this year I just want to kind of put it in the bag and move on to the next shitty year of 2025. No, I'm kidding. It's going to be a good year because all of you awesome fucking people are here. All the people that are listening, over 100 fucking subscribers. I'm fucking stoked about that. That's awesome. I think last time I checked, we were at 110, which was awesome. And Nicole, why don't you start off with some of the traditions?
So we are talking about New Year's, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of a definition. New Year's Eve is also known as Old Year's Day. I don't know if you guys knew that. It's an entire day on the last day of every year calendar. Celebrations generally go on past midnight, so like the big celebrations usually at the midnight hour. New Year's Eve is celebrated with dancing, eating, drinking, watching, or lighting fireworks. Did you know the Line Islands, which is part of Kiribati, Samoa, and Tonga in the Pacific Ocean, are the first places that do celebrate New Year's Eve? So they're ahead of us, so that they're starting to celebrate their, New Year's before we are. So, and yeah, that's that. And I have 34 best things to do on New Year's Eve if you guys want to know. Or should we start?
Well, hopefully it's kissing somebody. Hopefully it's fucking kissing somebody. I don't know.
Number one is set mini resolutions, which I like. So not like huge resolutions, like smaller ones. Like maybe I'll cut out caffeine. Although that would be a big one for me because I drink so much caffeine. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I would kill someone if I cut out caffeine. What about you?
Yeah.
Like, it's for my sanity and your all safety. If I don't have nicotine or caffeine, fuck that. I am a nasty son of a bitch. You don't want to be around. But I could see like cutting down soda as like a mini, instead of drinking 10 a day, have 2 a day. Or instead of having 3 Red Bulls, do 2. I still wouldn't fuck with the caffeine, but that's just me personally.
Right.
I'm just saying.
No, you're right.
Let's go ahead.
Number 2 is reflect on 2024. So like go over your year. Like we have a lot to reflect, even with the podcast. Like what are we going to do next year? Are we going to, different techniques, whatever the case is. Number 3 is manifest your goals. So like future goals that you might have. I'd probably try to stick in within the first 1 to 5 years for super goals. But
Jimbo, did you just zen yourself while we were
Yeah, I manifested my goals.
Where's the fucking ohm? Where's the ohm? You can't do that shit without the ohm. You were just talking about wearing the tightest, Joe the Bull guy underwear, and you couldn't even ohm.
I didn't.
Another one is make a vision board.
A vision board?
Yeah, like a vision of like what you see in the near future. Some women, I don't know a lot of men doing vision boards, but I know a lot of women do vision boards.
I don't think I'd ever do a vision board.
Yeah. Okay. Number 5.
I might piss in the snow to make a vision board. Yeah, like we're gonna do this year, and then kind of that's about it. But
start a 5-year journal.
A 5-year journal.
Yeah, 5-year journal.
I don't plan on being here for 5 years. Like that's too long.
Start your celebration at sunset.
That I would like to do. That would be cool. But I'd like to do that with my person. Yeah. If I'm going to do shit like that, I want to be with my person going into the new year with. I don't think I'm going to go sit out there. Invest in the future.
Trying to take care of today.
Right. 5 minutes is what you can control. Remember that.
Exactly. Enjoy the perfect New Year's kiss.
Dig it.
There, we're good.
Make homemade donuts.
Homemade donuts. Yeah. Listen.
Did you say make donuts?
This is a Housekeeper or something, like a really popular magazine.
Good Housekeeping. I hate donuts. Okay, let's just to be fair. I know former professions should have said that I should love donuts. I fucking can't stand them.
I don't really like donuts either. But.
At all. Like, do you? Right? And everyone's like, you want them, don't you? I loved getting told one time that the only reason I was interested in talking to this person was because they were holding donuts. I wanted to slap that dude so silly with a box of Dunkin' Donuts. Like, I wanted to grab it out of his hands and just be like, whap, here you go. Goodbye. And walk away. But I refrained. Because if not, I wouldn't be here today. But 5-second white lightning, it happens. So with that being said, go ahead. What's next one?
Next one is walk around with this empty suitcase around your block. Now it said that if you do this tradition, this is in the Latin American cultures, that if you walk around with an empty suitcase, it's supposed to bring prosperity and good luck to the new year.
With an empty suitcase.
With an empty suitcase. That's what it said. It said walk around a suitcase. Some Latin American a tradition to walk around the block with an empty suitcase on New Year's to manifest travel and adventures of the year ahead.
I mean, the last time I walked
Frodo Baggins over here,
Listen, no,
I'm going on an adventure.
I wonder where they get these ideas. Like, do they talk? Like, is it a survey out there, and then they get these lists? Because I love doing these lists on the podcast because it's just like some of these ideas. I'm like, where do they even come up with them?
Well, here's my thing. Like, the only thing I know of with walking around with an empty fucking suitcase is when you have nothing to put in the fucking suitcase, but you're trying not to look like you have nothing, right? Right. So I don't know if I'm gonna, but I get it that you're wishing things into the suitcase. What are you trying to trap it?
Yeah, no, it's just like travel, like adventure. That's what the suitcase represents, is travel.
No, I get that, but I'm not walking around the fucking block.
I mean, I know, right?
I don't even walk to the bathroom. I just piss in a jar over here.
I mean, like some of these ideas are like just
that's a Chinese tradition. The dumplings. It's supposed to signify something, and I'm not going to be ignorant and say, "Oh, I know what it means," but I do know that it's dumplings, and it's a certain type of dumpling. It's not even just it's a certain type. Look, I know food. I'm fat. Okay, let's be realistic. So
yes,
but that's
really funny.
It's a magic suitcase. See, Jill's just wondering what the fuck's going to get pulled out of there. Kind of like what Nicole threw at the wall.
A dildo's coming out of this.
Right. And it's just going to be the size of, like a 4 foot, 2 foot Fred, about that wide around. No, I'm kidding. No. Kidding, Jill. We love you.
Celebrate outdoors, which is good. Have a bonfire. Watch a New Year's Eve film. I don't know that. I mean, is there a lot of New Year's? Yeah, I guess there is.
There's quite a bit.
Oh, there is.
There's quite a bit of New Year's films. No, but that's cool. But the bonfire's cool.
Yeah, the bonfire's cool. I guess if you lived in, I don't know, we couldn't have a bonfire here. It's super cool.
Very, very Gaelic, very Celtic, very.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's very cathartic, right? Like you set the fire, you burn the old year, and you walk into the new year, scorch earth, and start over.
I didn't think of it like that. Call a loved one.
No, fuck them.
Declutter your room. On New Year's Eve, they're saying, did you clean your room and just get rid of your life?
Well, out with the old, in with the new. That's the LIFO-FIFO method. So, I mean, I could see that. But I don't know. Right. Listen, I'm not cleaning my fucking room on my only day off.
Right. Write gratitude cards. I like that.
We've done that one year. My mom did that for Thanksgiving. We did that. And that's a nice tradition. It really makes you think about what you should be thankful for.
Right. Play games. I don't know what kind of games, but
board games, I guess. No. Sex games.
My mind is like gutter tonight. Where am I?
Like this, touch that, twist this. It's kind of like Bop It, just for adults.
Yes. Bake a cake. Go dancing. Throw a party. Get crafty. Celebrate with your pet.
She's crafty.
Celebrate with your pet.
Yes. Oh, here's a good one. This is a Spanish tradition. Eat grapes. You got to eat 12 green grapes at the strike of midnight, and it's supposed to bring you prosperity. Okay. But it has to be at midnight, and it has to be green, and it has to be 12 of them at the strike of midnight.
I guess the 12 symbolize the 12 months.
Yeah, maybe.
And the green grapes and the crunch is supposed to signify new beginning. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Spanish tradition.
In Japan, New Year's Eve, all they're eating is soba noodles. It's known as takashi, I believe. And it's literally these long noodles that symbolize
12 and green. What is happening? Life. You're eating 12 grapes at the strike of midnight, and it's supposed to bring you good prosperity.
Yeah, because green is the color of money.
Nashville's Big Bash. I've never heard of that. Have you?
I went to Nashville's Big Bash. It's fucking insane. I don't remember it. I was drunk as shit. Drunk as shit. I also did New Year's Eve in Times Square, which I do not recommend.
Do you guys really wear diapers?
Listen, I didn't wear a diaper. I just didn't drink anything the whole day before. Sat there miserable in the cold, pouring down fucking rain. Sitting here like this with people that I have no idea, and everybody's touching me, and I'm pretty sure someone grabbed my ass, but I'm just sitting here like a fucking Vienna sausage in a can to watch a ball that you can barely see come. No. Now, if I had thousands of dollars. There are people that piss right there on the shit. They'll just whip it right out and pee on your leg.
Wow.
Pretty much. It's R. Kelly all over. No, it's not bad. If you have money, it's not bad. If you go there and you try to do it, and it's like the Macy's Day Parade. You're going to stand there. You're going to be in the cold. You're in the elements. But it's an experience. It's an experience I don't want to have again, though.
Right.
It's like getting your butthole waxed. I wouldn't recommend it.
Make a toast and make up a mocktail. That was the last one.
Fair.
Yeah. And then I got a couple quotes, and then we can do the 30 superstitions if you guys want.
Go ahead. Let's do it.
All right.
You got one?
New Year's Eve quotes, guys. May your coming year be filled with magic and dreams and good madness. As we celebrate the new year, I wish everyone success, a healthy, long life, and a fresh new start. Happy New Year. And then that was just a couple of the quotes I had. And then the 30 superstitions of New Year's Eve is the first one is wear polka dots. It's a Filipino thing. If you wear polka dots on New Year's Eve, it's supposed to bring you good luck. I'm not wearing any polka dots, that's for damn sure. And
you know the Danes in Denmark, right? The Denmark people, the Danes, they'll take their old china, they'll bring it out to the front of their house, and they'll smash every fucking plate.
No way.
100%. They break all of it, and it's to smash their old into the new year.
Oh,
it's the weirdest shit.
Another one is drizzle honey on a dish. It's supposed to bring sweetness to your upcoming year. That's a Roman thing. Jump off a chair. It's a traditional New Year's superstition in Denmark to leap from a sofa or chair when the clock strikes midnight. It's considered good luck if you jump and bad luck if you don't. So make your decision wisely.
Yes.
Ecuador, you know, they burn scarecrows on New Year's.
Wow.
Yeah, and then they stuff them with fireworks, though.
What?
Like they literally stuff these scarecrows with fireworks. They set them on fire. They run like hell. The videos are funny as fuck. It's like when you play with Tanrider and M80 and you throw it in something that you know you shouldn't, and then you're like, fuck, I got to get out of here. But yeah, it's supposed to be a fiery goodbye of regret. That's how they celebrate the new year. I thought that was interesting.
This one says open pomegranates. It's a Turkey and Mediterranean thing, and it says it's supposed to bring good luck to the upcoming year if you crack
pomegranates are good luck. And a lot of
culture. That's really healthy for you.
Yep.
Put mistletoe under your pillow. That's a new one. I haven't heard of that one.
Isn't mistletoe fucking poisonous?
I think
the mistletoe's.
People hope to find a romantic partner. They'll put it under the pillow, and it's supposed to. You get your new partner that year.
Well, you're supposed to kiss under the mistletoe at Christmas. I don't doubt that that's an Irish thing. They were probably, you know how, I bet you how this tradition started, and Jimbo, do not get angry. But I bet you this is how it started, right? Seamus O'Malley was sitting there looking at the mistletoe going, you know, what the fuck are we going to do with that? And grabs it off and stuffs it under his wife's pillow and goes, here, now you got to kiss me all night. I bet you.
Yep, probably.
Jim, that's.
I'm not going to lie. That probably makes a lot of sense.
This is a good one.
For a second there, I thought you were going to have a conniption fit. Oh,
wear red underwear. In Latin American countries and Italy, wearing red garments on New Year's Eve will bring romance to the year to come. So you better be wearing some red boxers so you can get laid.
I don't wear underwear. There's no point. I wear gym shorts all day.
You don't wear boxers? Okay, well, wear red shorts.
I'll have to buy some red boxer briefs.
I got some. I'm gonna wear some red ones.
Ooh, I got a red pair. They got holes in them.
Oh,
they got holes in them.
What about? Have you guys ever heard of the peppermint pig?
The what?
No,
the peppermint pig.
It was like a strip joint in Vegas.
This is a unique superstition that began in Saratoga Springs, New York, in the late 1800s. Traditions that hold a candy peppermint pig and pass around the table in a red pouch, with each person tapping the pig with a small hammer to break off a piece while sharing a story of good fortune they encountered in the past year. This happened right here in the United States.
I love
Sarasota. Sarasota.
And I was thinking, I love it. I was thinking of Peppermint Rhino. That's a bar in Vegas.
the Spearmint Rhino.
Spearmint Rhino. That's it. Yeah, Spearmint Rhino. That was the
Spearmint Rhino and
Peppermint rock bar in Vegas.
Well, now it's a strip club.
That was like a huge 80s rock bar in the 90s and 2000. Spearmint Rhino.
Yeah, but now it's a strip club, and then they have another one that it's peppermint something. It's another fucking animal, peppermint elephant or some shit. I don't know. But now they're competing.
Great white
buffalo. Let's go.
Let's go. Next one is open the window. It may be chilly outside, but New Year's Super tells us if you leave the window open so you can let out the old year and let in the new year.
I've heard of that. The Greeks do something similar too.
Yeah. Gang bread against the wall. Have you heard that one?
No.
It's another Irish superstition. You grab bread and you break it off and you throw it at the wall.
It's because all you had was whiskey and bread.
Right.
And they're not throwing the whiskey against the wall.
No, fuck no. They're like, fuck the bread. But you
don't eat the bread off the floor, damn it.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I don't fucking doubt it. They'll probably, Oh, Seamus, this looks like a good piece that I'd have showed.
The kids are headbutting each other over the piece of bread.
Yes, I love it. Oh, this next one is wake up early. It's a Polish tradition, suggests that you rise early.
Tradition. No, anyway, so I don't mean to be.
This one's in Japan.
Wait a second. Hold on. Wait. Go back. This was a Polish tradition of what?
Okay, it says wake up early. It says as an old adage goes, the early bird gets the worm, and if you're up on January 1st, this is New Year's Day. Polish traditions that you easily rise on the early side every day for the rest of the year. So for the up, you got to rise every day early.
That's how you know the Polish don't really drink. Because if they really drank, they would not. I know they can, but come on now. Well, how old? What's early? 12 noon?
Are you Polish?
No,
I'm not Polish. I'm Italian. He's Irish.
I'm Italian.
Okay. Yeah, I'm Irish and Italian.
I'm Irish and Italian. No, but I dated a Polish woman once.
Yeah, my dad.
How'd that go for you?
She was definitely
lasted until St. Patrick's Day. Swear to God. True story.
Oh,
it was like, you can't hang with me on my day.
To all our mutual friends, it was Jim is asshole.
Oh, wow.
So,
okay,
the next one is make a dish of soba noodles. It's a Japan tradition.
It's
supposed to represent longevity and resistance and a clean break from hardships from the year prior.
Love it.
You eat these noodles, it's supposed to help, if you had a rough
But they're
year.
long as fuck. They're not normal soba noodles that are like this big. I mean, these things
guys, can I show them what it looks like?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, so, yeah. And they're huge. It's like one long ass fucking noodle. You're just sitting there.
I've never had these. Are they good?
With broccoli.
Yeah, pretty good.
Oh, it says watch a sunrise. I like that one.
That's twice that came up, and I got
it says that in Japan, the first sunrise of the year has a special name. It's called Hatsunode.
Why do I just think of that that movie with Tom Hanks in it? Or well, no, it was Michael Keaton. It was Michael Keaton with the car. It was Gung Ho.
You can't see right now. He's between a rock and a hard on.
You want to go? Do you like karaoke? It was Gung Ho, wasn't it?
Gung Ho.
And he goes, "Here, you want to see Elephant Pee?"
I love that movie. I still say that. We still talk about that amongst my family. Oh no, he cannot see you. He's stuck between a rock and a hard on. He goes, I'd like to see that.
This is an old 80s movie you got to watch about like a car. And it wasn't it? Where was that set?
So he was in Detroit. He worked for like a car manufacturer in Detroit. They closed the factories when all that shit was happening in the late 80s, and they got hired by a Japanese company, and he had to go to Japan.
It was Nissan,
to work for them and learn their traditions and all that. And it's just hilarious. It was like Michael Keaton in his prime. Mr. Mom was right before it.
Oh, God.
And then he goes in, and then he was
after
Batman.
Yeah, and don't forget Multiplicity. That lovely. That was a terrible one. I know. It was not one of those.
The snowman one. Remember, it was the fucking snowman.
Jack Frost.
Yeah,
wasn't it Jack Frost? That was a bomb too.
Then he went ghost.
Then he came back as Batman.
The best Batman ever.
I'll give it to him. And then he came back again in the new Batman
as Birdman. That was phenomenal.
Oh God, I do remember that
because they kind of played off of that Batman thing.
They did. Go ahead, Nicole.
Okay, next one is Step Backwards into the Sea. It's a Puerto Rican tradition that at the stroke of midnight, you can keep evil spirits at bay with a quick fall backwards into the waves of the ocean.
That doesn't shock me. It doesn't shock me that's like to keep evil spirits away. Like I dated this Puerto Rican girl, Lola, years ago, and I swear her grandmother thought like she was a witch. I swear I thought she was a witch. I would walk in and she would just start saying shit, and it wasn't even Spanish. It was just I don't know what the fuck, and she would be throwing salt at me. I had no idea what this woman did to me, but I swear I blame all the bad shit that happened probably on Lola's grandma.
She was like, I don't practice sangria.
I ain't got no crystal ball.
Listen,
shit's real though. Respect. I know a couple really good friends are from Puerto Rico, and traditions are hardcore, and I respect it and dig it, love it all.
Oh, 100%. It's like the Italians. I mean,
exactly. It's hardcore.
It is that Latin culture. Like we don't play fuck around. This is it, and deal with it. Like my grandmother.
Fuck around and find out.
You get the Maloids and the spit on the floor.
You got the Moncula that's that hangs over your fucking to keep the eye of the devil away from you, right? Like I've had that since I was born. Like
my mother got both of my kids the horn,
right?
Yeah.
It's crazy. My grandmother, oh God, this is the crazy shit that she used to do. It's funny now. Like I sit there and I laugh at it because I'm like, this woman was so smart, and she did some of the dumbest shit, but we believed it as kids, and we're like, you mean to tell me this evil spirit's going to be away because we poured salt in the door?
You got to throw salt.
Really?
Water. I still
you spilled it. Boom.
I do it 10 times a day at work. I'm salting something. Boom. I got salt on my shoulder.
Yeah, it looks like fucking dandruff. That's why everybody's like, here, you want some, like from waiting?
10 times a day. Because you can't waste it. You got to throw it over your left shoulder.
Facts. Okay, what's the next one, Nicole?
The next one is drop your ice cream on purpose. This is in Switzerland, and it says if you drop your ice cream on the ground at the stroke of midnight, it'll but I don't know. It just says it'll bring good luck.
No, I'm a fat kid. No, we're not doing that.
And the next one is break dishes, and you were right in Denmark. If you bring your break your dishes. That was 15.
The Greeks get a midnight back door and the front door. A midnight kiss.
Yeah.
Can't be a relative.
Yeah, eat 12 grapes at midnight. We saw that. I told you about that one. Oh, keep some extra cash in your wallet. Wait, what? Yes.
What?
Why enter a year full of financial prosperity? Then make a run to the ATM so you can fill your wallet with cash. Also, don't loan out any money on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. And don't start the year with any unpaid debts, or you could set a precedent for the months ahead. Precedent.
The American financial system is set up for us to lose. Then don't start off the year with debts. It's the best interest rates. It's the best car loan rate. They literally set you up for failure.
Holy shit.
The good news is, I mean, Carl ordered that sex robot finally, so he'll be in on New Year's Day. So at least he'll get a New Year's kiss.
I got a couple good ones for you. Whenever
fill up your cupboards.
Fill your cupboards?
The what?
Yeah, it says check and see what grocery stores are open on New Year's Eve because it's considered bad luck to start the new year with bare cupboards, signaling poverty and hardship. So if you don't fill your cabinets, you're having some hardship and poverty.
Correction, Carl's not going to kiss their lips. He's going to kiss the asshole. He just.
Oh, you're not coming back. Never mind.
No, of the mechanical sex doll, not a person. Yeah, that's his New Year's kiss. He's going to go up to the brown eye and just
dig in.
Open the doors at midnight.
What happened? What I missed? I
don't know. He started laughing.
Carl just came on camera and just middle fingered the shit out of us. That's all.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, but he looked like Patton. He's got the fucking bowl on his head again. Are you afraid of the drones, Carl? Is that what it is? Are you afraid of the drones?
Oh, the next one says, "Don't do dishes. Don't clean your house. Leave your house dirty."
So one tells you to clean, the other one says leave it a fucking mess. So you know what? Do a little bit of both. Clean a little bit and then spit on the floor just for good measure.
Next one's fill up with collard greens and black-eyed peas.
Oh, I like that.
This brings good luck and prosperity, respectfully, in the months ahead.
I'm not a fan of collard greens, though.
I love Joe, I'm going to make you my collard greens, buddy. Tastes like bacon. It's all bacon and salt. So you got to load it up with other shit.
Jesus, I don't know, man. The one time I had collard greens down south of all places, right? And I'm like, oh, they got to know how to cook it here. Like, because up north, you're like, they're going to fuck this shit up. They're like okra, right? You go to somewhere up here and they're like, we have okra. You're like, no, I'll take any other. Neither do I.
Collard greens.
Well, it's a leafy vegetable, which is like broccoli rabe, scroll, like, dandelion. It's like that. But if you cook it right, I'm sure it tastes great. Every time I've had it, I swear I would rather lick the sole of my own fucking foot. Like, nope. Chitlins was a horrible. I eat a lot of weird shit, but chitlins to me was not my thing. Now, neither was that fucking chocolate drink I got in Thailand, which ended up being fucking cockroaches. Yeah, these motherfuckers, it's like 103 degrees out there, and these motherfuckers are scooping cockroach. I had no idea. I just saw ice cubes. I'm like, I'll take brown. And they literally, okay, no problem. And I turned around. I'm like, this is fucking hot as hell. And they serve it to you in a plastic bag with a straw, right? So the guy's sitting there with a mixing tin, and you just hear him go wham right off the table. And then he strains it out, and it's this like chocolatey liquid that comes out over the ice. And I'm like, okay, it looks like a chocolate drink. I stick the straw, I start to drink it, and then I'm looking at him. I'm like, man, this isn't terrible, but this isn't not like why is it grainy, right? Like I'm like and I'm looking over to see what he's putting in this, and I watch this motherfucker. He just takes the mixing tin, scoops up a bunch of cockroach, and I'm like, is that what and he puts the lid on it and smashed it off, strained it out. I vomited everywhere. I just threw up all over the beach. I was it just shot out everywhere. Happy New Year. That was New Year's, actually. It was a horrible New Year's. So was the person I was with on that trip. Was a terrible disaster. But you know what? I guess that one tradition of eating pork wasn't in the cards for that person. So, hey. Okay, so what else you got, Nicole? Any other tradition?
Don't leave the house until someone enters from the outside first. And who that person is will supposedly say a lot about the luck you'll have in the new year. And in Scotland, the first person in your home also has to bring you a gift.
Yes.
Scotland, I do know about that.
You have to go in through, I'm going to mess this up, and I don't mean this in a bad way. You have to go in through their front door of the house, and you have to leave through the back door of the house, or vice versa. I forget what it is, but that's strict on New Year's. You can't enter the house like if you're having a party and like through the back door. You can't go in the house through the back door. You have to go in through the front, and you have to go out the back on New Year's.
Yeah, I think it's the other way. I think it's the back door and then the front. It could be. Because the gift thing is as you bring it in, you drop it off. And it's funny because I have a Scottish buddy, Diluted Trooper, if he's around anywhere. But he told me the one year he had, what was it, 3 years ago? He had like 37 bottles of fucking whiskey because everybody just brought fucking whiskey. They're like, here you go, lad. Here you go, lad. Yeah. Here you go, lad. And they just kept bringing whiskey. And he's like, we had no food. And I was like, but you had whiskey.
Yeah. Two of the traditions I'll bring up are both Scottish when you're ready.
No, we're ready.
Let's go.
So I'm part of a couple different bagpipe bands. So we celebrate everything. And it's usually
you like Scottish, to play with your bag?
Little Irish. I'm a drummer, so
yeah. Okay. I got you. Just like beating it then.
So the biggest celebration of the year is Hogmanay, which is like New Year's Eve. It's the winter solstice. You sing Auld Lang Syne, which was a Robert Burns thing, and we do a big thing on January 25th for Robert Burns. And when anybody leaves the party has to sing Auld Lang Syne. So what that means is it reverts to. I brought it up because I'm like, I forgot what the meaning was. The actual literal conversion means old long since or old times. Here's to the old times and here's to the new year. And everybody drinks a toast when everybody leaves and you're singing Auld Lang Syne.
And this is why they're all alcoholics.
There's usually a fire outside for Hogmanay because it's like burning the old, bringing the new. You know what I mean? And there's usually a lot of whiskey involved. Which that's where we get, not to get off subject, that's where we get in America the name whiskey, from the Scots, Ishkabaha means the water of life. Ishkabaha, Ishka became whiskey. So it's in part of everything they do. And it actually came from the Vikings originally, and then it became a Scottish tradition, and in some parts of Ireland, an Irish tradition as well.
Jimbo, next year we're going to take you and I abroad. We're going to Scotland. We're going to do New Year's in Scotland. We're going to go to Edinburgh, and we're going to go drink with these motherfuckers.
I might not.
And we're going to. No, we're going to come back. We have to come back. I'll have to promise your family that I'll bring you back, because I guarantee that's the only way we can go over there. So, but we're going to go have fun. We're going to go have fun. We're going to do a podcast from fucking Scotland in Edinburgh with the fireworks and all that shit.
Me and you could go to like Newark, Delaware, and have fun. So,
bro, listen, we go to Carl's house and have fun with the fucking bowl.
We're all going to have our own fucking mac and green fucking bowl.
It's a punch bowl. It's a Christmas punch bowl. What's up, Polar Nights? How you doing? I love
another
Jimbo's
quick one
beard. I'm getting YMCA.
I wanted to mention.
Yeah.
Yeah, froze.
Sorry. Yeah.
You're good.
So, a tradition locally that I've never made and I always wanted to do was around here is the polar plunges on New Year's Day. They're huge. And I've tried to stay awake all the way to it, and I haven't made it that way. I try to go to sleep, to get up early to go do them. I've never made a polar plunge on New Year's Day, and there's like 3 or 4 huge ones in my area, and I've never fucking made one.
You know what, Polar Nights? You're from Norway. What is your tradition in Norway on New Year's Eve to New Year's Day? We're curious. And you know what, Jim? You should try to make it this year and film it.
What happened?
You should try to make the polar plunge this year and film it. You think you can make it this year?
I haven't made one in fucking 40 years. 30 years.
Well, let's do it.
This might be the year. 2025. Let's go.
Film it. Come on, let's go, bud. It's a core. Why not?
Get me your shorts before New Year's Day. I'll wear this hoodie and those shorts, and I'm in the Atlantic Ocean.
There you go. There you go. I've never remembered New Year's because I am pissed drunk. Fair. So that's what they do in Norway. They get hammered. It looks like we're stopping in Norway.
I pretty much only have one more anyway.
What is it? Let's hear it.
It's if you were born on New Year's Day, like New Year's Eve going to New Year's Day, that you already automatically will have good luck for the following year.
And their news station
was born on New Year's Eve, and she's been nothing but lucky girl.
They always want to report the first child born on New Year's Day. The news is all over that.
Yes, that's true. So cool. They do.
I think that's so cool.
It is. And
what happens if it's a fucking leap year? Does that give you like a bigger ding dong or something? Like, I don't know.
No, I don't think it gives you a bigger, probably a smaller ding dong.
No.
I don't know. I mean, you'll be maybe you're a leprechaun at that point. If you're born, maybe that's how leprechauns are made.
No, so the leprechauns were brought to Ireland by St. Patrick to fight the snakes. So then they weeded all the snakes, and then the leprechauns ran rapid. Did you ever hear that story? It's a true story.
I've heard the story, but I always joke because did the leprechauns come from Sicily or Italy, since St. Patrick was Italian?
Dude.
Look, he's got the
Italian. He was actually Welsh. It was part of the Roman Empire. It doesn't make him fucking Italian.
I don't know,
he
man.
Was Welsh. He was English. He was British. He was a Briton. Fuck.
If you talk to my grandmother, she'll argue with you on that one. Although now you might have to revive her to do that. But dude, did you see how fiery he got though? He got angry about that one. Every time you bring that up to anybody, like St. Patrick's Italian, they get mad as fuck.
So you know what my comeback is? As I give him a picture of a Viking boat landing on shore, and I go, Christopher Columbus, never heard of her.
Facts.
Because they were here about 500 years before Christopher Columbus.
And they proved it. And they fucking proved it.
Oh, yeah.
It's been proven. And you know what? The history books still say it's fucking shit.
Never heard of it.
What do you do? They do the first. Oh, that's cool. So that must just be a tradition everywhere then. I don't know. Maybe we should scour the hospitals and see if we can find somebody born and report it on the podcast.
Yeah, you ever try to climax at midnight?
No.
Nicole's eyes brighten by seeing that.
She's like, challenge accepted. Yeah. She's like, you mean to tell me I can come into the new year?
Yeah.
As an, okay, I'm game.
I'm surprised I didn't see that one.
Yeah, no, that's my own personal.
Sorry, I'm yawning and I don't want anyone to see me.
Oh, she wasn't yawning. She was thinking about it and just orgasmed in her head about it.
That's my own personal.
She's like, oh, that would be so good.
That's my own personal tradition.
That's your own personal. Do you take sleeping pills before or after? Just
sometimes you're with somebody, sometimes you're by yourself, but you make sure it happens at midnight.
I would if I was going to start that, I would want to try to be in mid-flight while doing that, like on New Year's. Take a flight that while you're in the air for New Year's, like the transition.
You're not
trying to join the Mile High Club.
Hell yeah,
right. And then then someone's like, "Oh, you ever joined the Mile High Club?" I did it on New Year's.
I like the way you think.
Right? I'm just saying, I might as well cross off a bunch of shit on the bucket list. Threesome in a fucking airplane bathroom on New Year's. Bam! We just
3 birds with 1 stone.
Right? Trifecta. I mean, for fuck's sake, we should put together the Joe the Bull Guy bullpen list of shit to try to do and accomplish. Feats, and we should try to do
that would be for Carl. Shut up, Carl.
What the fuck is Carl saying now? God damn it, Carl.
That would be like for Festivus. That could be like the new Festivus. Joe the Bull Guy Festivus rules.
The Festivus. I like it. You know what? We have our own personal Krampus, Carl. I'm just messing around. Is he really still talking shit in the chat?
No, he wants a cookbook.
Joe the Bull Guy cookbook. I would do a cookbook. I think we should do a Joe and Jim's cookbook. I think that would.
I bet Nicole can cook. I bet Jen can cook.
She bakes like a motherfucker, from my understanding.
And I don't bake. See, there you go.
See, I don't bake. Well, I mean, I bake, but not like cookies.
We don't eat meat on stove top. We only eat it in the oven.
The toilet's a sort of tiny 3. You might be
healthier for you.
No, you know what though?
Big guy in a little toilet.
I'm just saying. I miss Chris Farley. I really do.
All we need is 2/16 of an inch.
Is this the episode we're going to say what our resolutions are? Or no?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
We can do that. On it?
Yeah, let's do it right now. Yeah, go ahead. So let's start with you, Nicole. What would be your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution is to get this podcast where it needs to be for Joe and for all of us. So I would say that's the future, because I really feel like we've been putting a lot of effort into it. And it would be nice to see the efforts, there. But we're getting there. But that's one of my goals. If I can help in any way, that's what I want to do, is to help in that aspect. And then also to maybe possibly have like a better relationship with the girls, because they're like teens and late teen, and it's been a struggle, like getting that whole discipline thing. And but we're working on it. But anyway, those are 2 things. So definitely the podcast, because it's like my thing now, and I like it. I'm happy to be a part of it. And my kids to figure out, better situations.
Perfect. That sounds
what
awesome.
About you, Jim?
Jimbo.
I would say to keep staying as healthy as I can, work as hard as I can, in every aspect of my day and my life, whether it's with my kids or here, because I love everything that's going on. So I just want to see that just keep getting bigger and stronger in every aspect of my life. Like, there's so many positive things that has happened in the last 6 months that I just want to keep building on that and making it better and better, and not dwell on the bullshit of the past, which I do a lot. I want to try to figure that out to keep that in the past and just keep building stronger. And great friends like you guys and here, and everybody comes in and hangs out with us. And that would be my goal.
It's been a great experience being on this podcast with you guys. And I'm happy.
It's been awesome. It's been awesome. Like to actually have it. I mean, Jimbo, we talked about this, 5-6 years ago. Could you imagine if we just sat there, we had a mic and we could just say whatever the fuck we wanted? And we're doing it. We're literally fucking doing it. So my New Year's resolution for 2025 is I want to be able to make us all fucking independently wealthy off of the shit we can do with this. But more so, I want it to be where we're wealthy enough that we can help like we have been. And we can help the people that rely on us to be there to make them smile, make them chuckle, get them out of their funk, be somebody that can be there to support them. And I personally, at the end of the year, would like to have at least enough funding, whether it be from private or self-generated, to open up a center that if somebody's going through the thick of it, that they can call in at any point in time and just talk and have somebody there that can listen and just be a soundboard for their darkest moment, like Jimbo has been for me many of times, where some other people.
I would say Joe's been a blessing to my life. I have purpose of like having something to do and keeping my mind going, because I like to do stuff that I'm doing for the show. And I would say Joe has been really helpful in that aspect. He's introduced me 100%. To a lot of great people too.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it. Well, thank you. Like I said, I just want to be able to help, help people. I just want somebody to know that you're not in that dark spot.
Yeah. And it's okay to not be okay.
Exactly. It is okay not to be okay. And it kind of, brings up the, some of the things that people at the end of the year kind of stress about and they get upset about, and it's just kind of really pummels them down, right? Like the holidays usually, like people really suffer through the holidays, and know that the email's there. Okay. Anybody's listening, anybody's here, know that the email's there. Know that my messages are open on all of the platforms I have. Jimbo's, Nicole's, we will be there. Just say something and we'll be there. That's the
let's win the